Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of For the Record. My name is Drew Muzon, joined alongside my boy L. What's good with you?
Chilling, man.
Another day, another peace sign.
Another day.
You got the, you know what I'm saying, the purple rain.
Dewy, the rag. You see
dewy.
You see the silky.
You know what I'm saying?
You see the Lakers. You know,
The purple rain.
gotta represent.
Man.
You feel me? That's my boy. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, he up here today. Yes, he switched up. He up here today. Yeah, back with another episode. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to catch the last episode that we just dropped. Sorry about that delay, cause stuff be busy with your boy. So that's all about that. On this episode, there is no Crate Diggers episode. We did not go to Recyclable or to any other. We did not go to Recyclable or any other record store. Did not have time. I don't think we even wanted to. We gotta venture out to another one.
Yeah.
We can't keep going back to
Yeah,
we gotta go.
that's far.
We gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go to another. I mean, all of them are far. We just gotta go to another one.
True. Yeah.
And just meet up another one. Not at Manifest though. Not going.
Nah, they weeks off over
Yeah.
there.
So we're going there. So yeah, no Crate Diggers segment this week. We'll be back hopefully, maybe next episode, maybe not. I don't know.
We'll see.
But for this episode, we're talking about, like you see from the title, we're talking about the hip hop artists of the decade. So I thought for sure we were going to be arguing, but we're not, because we're both sensible, common sense individuals. He's smart, I'm smart, and there's only one undeniable answer for the artist of the decade. Who is that artist of the decade?
Drizzy. That's
Drizzy.
it. That's it.
Drizzy.
That's it. Drake is the artist of the decade.
Period. So
I mean, unfortunately,
unfortunately,
I'm
it is unfortunate, but I'm like, at the same time, I don't think an artist is capable of getting to
that Drake level.
to his stature.
I agree, but it's just unfortunate because I prefer old Drake personally.
For Drizzy, that's what you prefer. You don't prefer Drake.
I prefer Drizzy. He don't even call himself Drizzy.
You prefer Aubrey. That's what you prefer. You prefer Aubrey.
Right. The comeback season, all of that back then. So far gone.
Singing,
Nah, even like when he was rapping, like on what was that? So Far Gone, that whole mixtape or whatever. And then the Thank Me Later, that's my album.
your album.
That's my album right there. Like, playing with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
But I mean, in a perfect world, okay, so why do you think Drake, not why do you think Drake is the artist of the decade, but why do you think it's like unfortunate? Like, what would it take for an artist to get to his level?
Gain the crowd, the fans,
Right.
the same amount of fans as him, which I don't think will be done.
But how do you think he did that though? Like, if you think back, like, I'm like,
he transformed his sound. Like he made it mainstream. He made it like marketable. Let me say that. He made it marketable to where everybody can like it. Like the nonstop song, whatever. That's not even how his flow. Like that's like Migos. That little chop flow. That's not Drake flow, but he switched it up. And he got a bunch of streams for it and stuff like that.
yeah.
So when you marketable, you get the fans.
But when do you think was the turning point? Like, for me, I think it was 2015, right around the Meek Mill beef. I think that's when he took a.
Ooh, I forgot about that beef.
When he went to another level, when he shifted the gear. I think that was like the turning point.
I would say, when did Views come out? 2016?
2016, yeah. So right around that time.
Views.
Whatever had Controller and
Views.
Yeah. What's the other song on that joint?
One Dance.
One Dance.
Views. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Views is when it.
Views is when it just like he went into like a.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was when it was. If you're reading this, it's too late. That's when he started calling himself the Sixth God or whatever.
Yeah.
And when he started calling himself Sixth God or whatever, that's when I started seeing more and more people like, oh, I'm a Drake fan. I'm a Drake fan, and just going to war for him and stuff. And then they would sometimes disrespect Wayne, and I'd just be like, bro, it wouldn't be no Drake without Wayne.
Right.
Like I'm saying.
Right.
But to each his own,
Yeah.
No disrespect.
Yeah, but I think that was like a huge turning point for him though. Like that album, because I was listening to If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, like Monday.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, oh, this is not an EP, this is an album. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about the latter half.
Actually, I thought he said it was a mixtape, but
it was. But I'm saying, talking about in terms of length. I was thinking it was like only 7 or 8 songs.
Nah,
it was like 13, 14. I was like, oh,
yeah,
I forgot about this.
Madonna, and
yeah,
all
Madonna,
that.
and
The sleepers.
6 Man. Yeah. Like Lou Will, something.
Please,
something
man, like a
Lou. Like a Lou. Like, bruh, what? I was like, oh my God, this was on the latter half of the project.
it was.
So, yeah, I think that's when he kind of took a turn. But I think in order for, like, artists to be able to achieve that, like, gotta have the singles.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing that really did. Like, he can make an album. Like, if you're reading this Too Later Views, so that he can make an album, Thank Me Later, so that he can make an album. But, like, it's the singles.
The singles. So the single for Thank Me Later was Over.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss
Best
Me.
I Ever Had.
Nah, that was on So Far Gone.
But they promoted it on.
Nah, it was on So Far Gone.
Best I Ever Had wasn't on Thank Me Later?
It was on So Far
The
Gone.
Deluxe? You sure?
I'm telling you, it's on So Far Gone.
Okay.
But yeah, he loved releasing the singles or whatever. Like, but for Scorpion, he released like some kind of trash singles. Not really like.
Was a Shiggy joint on the note on Scorpio?
Yeah, but he didn't even release that as a single though. He should have released that one as a single. He released.
I mean, he didn't until after Shiggy made the dance.
Yeah,
But
I'm upset. He released that one first, and I was like, "This is weak. This is weak." But yeah, that's probably one of my least favorites of all of his albums. The Scorpion joint.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what's another? So, out of Drake being the artist of the decade, undeniably. So, who would run second, third, and fourth in your opinion? Like, if you wanted to rank second, third, and fourth
In no order.
I'm gonna do order.
You gonna do order?
I'm gonna do order. It's easy. That's easy. Second, third, and fourth.
I mean, Cole, Kendrick, and Future.
But you would put Cole ahead of Kendrick?
That's why I said no order.
Okay.
Because
I'd argue that Kendrick
has made more of an impact.
Than
Cole.
Mm-hmm. If Cole didn't disappear,
but Cole has done so many. Like, I would say he's more consistent than Kendrick.
right?
Because Kendrick ain't dropped the album in like 3 years.
Right.
Yeah, but I'll put Kendrick. Yeah, it'll go Drake, Kendrick, Cole, and Future.
Activism side, definitely Cole.
Yeah.
Activism, like, doing stuff for the people. Like, he just dropped a sneaker. Like,
yeah,
I'm
Puma,
still trying to find.
The Puma joints.
Man, I wanted to get them.
He said,
I wanted to get them joints, man. God.
Yeah.
And they were sold out. As soon as I checked, I was like, God dang it.
Of course, you knew that though.
It was only $125 too.
That's why. That's why they sold out. That's why. But yeah, Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Future.
So, and then same with me, but then it's just like, okay, then it comes that battle between Kendrick and Cole at second and third. So, like I said, man, Kendrick, like, only reason why I put Kendrick at second is because of the impact of the albums.
Gotcha.
The albums, the overall influence, everybody's going to say they rock with Cole because Cole's been more present. But that's just like, I feel like, man, if Cole did not disappear, and he just disappeared. It was between Forest Hills Drive and For Your Eyes Only that he disappeared. And then even before that, before Forest Hills Drive, he disappeared. Yeah. So, like, I think if he didn't do the whole disappearance, I mean, Kendrick ain't on. He gone too. I'm just saying, like, I think in terms of album impact, I think none of Kendrick's albums were not necessarily flops, but they all touched on something. Whereas Cole's, that For Your Eyes
Only was more of a personal project. Mm-hmm. It was more for his homeboy that passed or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that was my least favorite by Cole. Yeah, to be honest, it was okay. It was pretty good, but he could have done better than that. Yeah, for sure.
And then Future is fourth.
Yeah.
Now, Future, I did an article on Future in like 2016 when I was still doing blogging. 2015, 2016, about how he was like, that year, that 2015, 2016.
I remember
was his year, because that
was
that was Love Song with Rihanna. He had a song with Future. I mean, with Sierra that year.
That was when he was with Sierra.
Yeah, that's when he was with Sierra. That whole year.
That was his peak.
Yeah, that was his peak.
That was the year with what album was that? 2016 was the Evolve album, but
Dirty
the other
Sprite
one, Dirty Sprite 2, was the 2015, right?
Yeah, I want to say 2015.
That, oh my god.
Dirty Sprite 2, yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
That one had some
memories
on there. Right.
Memories. Memories. Saturday nights.
Right.
Memories. Nah, but yeah, that year, but I was telling him before we came on, he kind of set the blueprint for artists to feel comfortable dropping multiple projects in a year. Even though he only did that one time, he dropped like 3 projects in like a couple months span or something like that, or within a year he dropped like 3 projects. Right?
Even then, like within a year, three projects. Bro.
And then only other artists to do that would be Logic. Now, if Logic had a little bit more mainstream singles, I'd put Logic in there just because of the consistency. But
he cold, but
yeah.
And he retired.
So. Yeah, he retired. he retired.
Oh my god.
He said retired.
He retired.
What you feel about that? Why you say that?
Bruh, because his career literally not like
it didn't peak or take off.
I'm saying it just started like basically. Not in like terms of maybe he just started last year. I'm talking about like in general, like he lived that his first big single was the 1-800.
His first big single. Yeah,
that came out
a couple years ago.
Exactly.
Right.
So like his blow up really just started.
I mean, yeah, okay, blow up just started, but dude was getting $20 million a tour a couple years ago with no.
He been doing it.
So he been getting money. He been getting Drake money. That's what he been getting Drake type money. I was just watching an interview, his final interview, forget whatever site, and he was saying that he got $20 million for a 2-month tour.
Yeah, but Drake is getting more.
Drake is getting more than that, but I'm just saying that's Drake money. But I'm saying that's Drake money. That's the only artist out here that's doing arena tours by himself. What other artists are out here doing arena tours besides Drake by himself? None.
It's some that can, but they don't. Chris Brown could do it.
I mean, of course. Yeah, I'm talking about hip hop, man. You keep trying. It's like it's not Boys in Detention. Like it's not Boys. He's not rapping. This is not. What's his rap-ish number 4? It's not Breezy right now. We're not talking about Breezy. The rapper.
Drake, yeah.
Drake and Logic.
That's why he's the artist of the decade. That's why he's the artist of the decade.
Yeah.
But
so within the hip hop artists of the decade, what are, if you could name some of his transformational singles of the past 10 years?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Transformational.
Currently,
yeah, but go ahead.
I'd say One Dance has really started to do that little island flow or Caribbean flow. Yeah. And the Controller, yeah. I forgot about the Hotline Bling,
yeah. So it was Controller, One Dance, and Hotline Bling.
That album had a bunch of mainstream songs on it.
I remember, bro. Oh my god, that summer. Oh my god,
that might be his commercially best album,
right?
That he has. To be honest, views, yeah. Wow.
You just think about it now, it's just like, golly.
It was, yeah. Wow.
You can't even pick one off of there.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I'd say Hotline Bling probably off of that album was probably more changed. All of them, all Hotline Bling, One Dance, and what's the other one? Controller. All 3 of them were dope, but I think Hotline Bling was more transformational.
Yeah, it was.
Another one is Tootsie Slide.
Ooh,
that's a current transformational. What's the drink with Shiggy?
What's the name of it?
Feelings? Is it No Feelings?
I forgot.
Is it No Feelings? I think it is No Feelings.
I forgot.
I think it is No Feelings. Mm-hmm. I forget how it go too.
Do you love me? Are you riding? In My Feelings.
In My Feelings. Okay, so.
Yeah, that jump put him on the that put him on a little dancing wave.
Yeah, that's what got him started.
Yeah, had people dancing to his stuff. Then he had Tootsie Slide. That's it though.
And then transformational?
No, dancing wise.
Okay, because I'm like, whoa.
Nah, he got a bunch of those.
Yeah, a bunch of those. I'm just like, so those are the current ones. That's the dance wave. But like also too, I think another reason why he's an artist of the decade is like his ability to adapt with culture.
That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah. He can like change his and it can still take off. And I'm just like, wow.
Like if he wanted to, he could do like a whole Caribbean influence album and it probably.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
Probably just in the works with whatever his name is that he used to be working with. Popcan, yeah. Because he signed to his label, right? Yeah, so it's probably in the works. But he could probably do a whole and that go number 1. whole, so he could just switch his style up. So I think that's another reason, like, Artist of the Decade, he's versatile.
Yeah, he's very versatile. Yeah, I agree with that. And he got Tory Lanez trying to do Caribbean sometimes too. And you know he's from Canada too.
Yeah. That boy Daystar.
I forgot his name, Daystar.
He's a Daystar.
Bruh,
His father's name is Sunstar or something like that. Yeah, or Nightstar, something like that.
Did you see the Sway freestyle when he got up?
Yeah, he was the same height. I saw that. They said he was the same height.
Bruh, he's
I
tiny.
did not know he was that short, bro.
Bruh, he's tiny. Bro.
But yeah, another transformational single from Drake, Transformational. Best I ever had.
Okay.
That's another.
Yeah.
Best I ever had was Transformational. That wasn't even in the decade. That was like 09.
That was 09, yeah.
That was 09, so 11.
Might have
but
been before.
Might have been before that, but yeah. So, wow. Yeah, best I ever had was another transformational joint. I don't think he had a transformational joint on Thank Me Later.
Nah, not really. No.
And then, what was it? Back to Back.
Woo! Oh man.
Oh man.
I remember when that joint dropped.
I remember
bro.
that
We was
too.
in school, and this when Kanan was working at the radio station, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Bro, did you hear Back to Back?" I said, "Bro, what? Did I hear it? What you mean?"
Yeah.
Of course, bro. That's one of the best diss songs of all time. It's not the best, but it's
Not the best, but one of the best.
It's up there.
Yeah, it's up there.
It's up.
But then you dropped 3 of those, right? Or just 2? It's just that and
Charged Up, Back to Back, and that's it. That's it for me.
But yeah, so that was transformational in itself, and that was a diss record, but it was a single they was playing at the clubs. I remember being in the clubs, bro, and they was playing that joint, bro.
Oh man.
Like they would restart it, bro. Like they would they would run it back like 3 times, bro. Like that was a club hit.
But Pusha T got him though.
Yeah, of course.
Woo!
With the blackface, you can't. Ain't no way.
Oh
you can top
my
that.
God! The story
Yeah.
of Adidon.
Yeah.
I was like, good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
He did him dirty though. He ain't had to say that about 40 though. I was like, bruh.
NBA dudes don't care, man.
Nah, they don't. Push, it definitely doesn't care.
Yeah, he don't care.
That's why he did it.
Exactly.
He does not care, bro.
Yeah, so Back to Back was one. What's another? Is that it? As far as transformational, because I don't think he had like a transformational thing on. If you're reading this too late,
Take Care.
Take Care. I forgot about Take Care. Marvin's Room.
Yeah.
What's the joint?
Take Care was the album that got in his feelings.
Yeah.
That whole album really.
Yeah, I
you
can't
could
listen to
just-
that album.
You could just get to your feelings.
I can't listen to that album. I could probably like paint or something. Like you can't do nothing to that album, bro. Like you gotta drink wine to that album, bro.
Yeah, that's a slow.
You can't drink, you get in your feelings, bro. You like dang. But what's another joint? It wasn't transformational, but it was kind of transformational. Where he had that model dancing in the video, in the mirror.
Which one?
On Take Care. I'm fine.
You talking about Take It? Not the song Take Care.
It was slow mo. It was a Juvenile.
Oh, Practice.
Practice.
Yeah. That's all. The sample was fire. The sample was fire.
Woo! Oh man, I forgot about that. Yeah, so Practice is another. At least in my mind, I think that was transformational.
That's my favorite song on the album.
Really?
Personally, yeah. That's my favorite song.
Practice and Marvin's Room were transformational singles too. But other than that, I don't think he had any other. But at least you could count on one hand. You can give 10 Drake singles. Like I think people always say it's like his concerts are probably fire just because it's all hits.
All of it.
All of it. All our set is just hits.
That's the crazy part. That's what makes him the hip hop artist of the decade. I'm just like, bruh, this dude don't miss.
So
Like,
credentials for hip hop artist of the decade can't miss.
Can't miss. He cannot miss. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Can't miss.
Can't miss.
Versatile. Influential.
Definitely. OVO brand.
Yeah.
Jordan brand joint. Stuff he had going on.
He got shoes too.
The shoes. Yeah. So
What else?
stay in the news too.
Yeah.
So part of being influential, but staying in the news, like he been staying relevant. He stayed relevant.
Relevant. Yeah.
Stays relevant with his Instagram posts. That's about it. He just keep posting pictures.
That's it. That's all he has.
That's
to
all
do.
you just post pictures.
Yeah. But I feel like Kendrick has more influence than Drake does.
With black culture, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I think J. Cole and Kendrick got. I don't think, and that's I think Drake is because he's not in touch with
Drake
that
musically
culture.
is on top.
He's on top, but like
culture-wise,
culture-wise,
yeah,
nah.
nah.
He's in the culture. He go to the club. You gonna hear a couple of his songs.
Yeah.
But like, I think if Drake was, and it's I don't want to get into the whole mixed race debate.
Yeah.
But I think if he was fully in touch with
his
roots,
Yeah.
and he was 100%. If he was 100, but I also think if he was 100% black, he wouldn't be who
he wouldn't be.
he
Drake.
wouldn't be Drake
Drake.
if he was 100% black. But I think if he was completely, because you don't see him talking up about issues or saying and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I think he still finds a way to be relevant and like push the culture forward with some of his stuff. But like, I don't think he really speaks on issues.
He doesn't.
And does stuff for the community.
But if
and
he
stuff
did,
like that. Yeah, if he did,
he'd be Pac. Oh my God,
You said Pac like
beyond
Pac.
If Drake got in touch with his culture,
Yeah.
and started being influential in the culture like Nip was and Pac, bro,
Yeah.
it would be
Yeah.
Drake would be he'd be actually
On that Mount Rushmore.
for sure, for sure, like no questions asked,
Right.
he's up there, like
Yeah.
he's up there.
But so you think that's the only thing that's holding him back from that? He's already on the upper echelon, but you think that's the only thing that's like holding him back?
That's personally,
Yeah.
since he's a black man, so
Yeah.
that's the only thing that hold him back for me.
Right.
That would make me like him even more. Like,
Right.
And if he actually rapped about it, like
Yeah.
Kendrick and Cole does.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think Cole had that change of information too. Even though Cole always spoke about it.
Yeah.
Cole always spoke about it from the warm up to the come up. He always identified himself as a black man all throughout his stuff, all in his struggles with and everything like
Forest
that.
Hills.
Yeah.
Oh man! And then he went in KOD.
But I'm saying, but you remember because you said Born Sinner was your favorite album. He was still
Yeah.
rocking chains.
yeah,
He was still rocking
Born
Jesus
Sinner.
pieces.
Born Sinner was more of his. How can I put this?
Got a budget. Got the budget he wanted to get.
Born Sinner was more of his. I'm on the scene now. I'm doing my thing. Like y'all recognize me. Born Sinner was his come out album.
Right.
Rise and Shine. That album with Rise and Shine was.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. It was a Cold World.
Yeah. Sideline Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint was fire. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's one thing, and I think, like I said, so it's still not too late for Drake to have that transformational moment. Yeah, I still don't think it's too late for Drake to have like a transformational moment. I think the same way Cole had his. He went away for 2 years and then came back, and you got the chain stuck to you.
It always does that.
What you got? It's fake hair, y'all. It's fake.
Stop it. Stop it.
Nah, but I think in the same way that that Cole had his transformation where he just went away. He said he read a book. He read, I forget something about the new Jim Crow. I think he read the new Jim Crow, and then did his whole tour in a prison suit or whatever.
Oh yeah, that.
So,
too.
but like he had a whole thing. So, because I'm like, you go from Born Sinner, rocking chains, low cut, comes back Forest Hills Drive, dreads, no chains, just shorts and sneakers. Like he performed all his shows in white tees and Jordan 1s. Like
don't care,
no jewelry. He don't wear no jewelry no more. Like he don't care. Like, so I think the same way, and that's before he even peaked.
Yeah.
So I think in the same way Drake has that transformation. Drake don't wear chains like that no way. He wears chains, but he don't wear chains like that no way. Like
he tatted now.
Yeah, he tatted.
I'm like, good Lord, where you get all those? Where you get all
they
those?
painted on.
Like, oh me, like, good Lord. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So you think Cole? When do you think Cole hit his peak? Like his stride?
Like his stride.
Yeah.
Forest Hills. I think it's because we got the actual him. I think he was still battling his identity
Yeah.
in the first two albums because the tale between wanting to get on for so long,
Yeah.
and Jay-Z's your favorite rapper, and Biggie and all these guys are your favorite rappers, so you want to wear the chains and the ice and the clothes and have the singles and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I think around the period where Mike Brown and all these guys started dying, is that's when it started to wake up for him. It was just like, what's this for?
Yeah.
If this
Why am I-
was this the dream that I had? You know what I'm saying? Was this the dream that I had on the come up, which it was.
Yeah.
The come up and the warm up, he wanted to be iced out. You know what I'm saying? That was his dream. But then when he got it, it's just like, it's not really me. And he started becoming himself. Like, if you're gonna wear jewelry, do it for yourself.
He showed shades of it on Born Center when he said, you know the saying, fake it till you make it. Me, I did the opposite. Made it, then I faked it. So that's when he was talking about the chains and stuff like that and all of that. And I'm just like, see, like when it first came out, I listened to it, but then when I got older, I listened to it again, and I was like, that bar is really kind of hard when you think about it. It's like, yo, you really did, like, you ain't gotta be iced out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
whew,
Like,
God.
if it's just you. Like, it's different from me. Like, I like jewelry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wear some rings. I'm gonna wear some jewelry. That's just me. But like, if that's never been like you,
What you do, yeah.
If and all you seen was the rappers, you gonna idolize and say, okay, I'm gonna do that when I get there, and
That's
I'm
why
gonna rap about it. That's why you rapped about it. It's like this chaining day. Chaining day. Like when he got chaining day. So
I
like,
need you to. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a banger. That's a
you
banger.
get flashbacks, y'all.
That's a
But
banger.
nah, like that's what it was. So I think after the fact, you know, and I think Drake because I think Drake always had money.
Yeah.
So because he always had
Degrassi.
money.
He was on Degrassi.
Yeah, he was on
early.
Degrassi. So he never battled with his. I think he battled with his identity, but I don't think it was relative to money and jewelry. So I think that's Cole. I think if Cole,
It was more of a whole, mixed child type thing. Well, Cole mixed too, though.
yeah, Cole mixed too. That's what I'm saying.
But and that's the part. That's the crazy part. Like Cole mixed it. Cole and Drake mixed.
But who's more black?
Cole.
But
it all. So Cole was raised. He was raised differently than Drake was.
Right.
So
Right, and they both didn't have their fathers or had white mothers, but one was raised. Drake wasn't raised in the hood. Cole was raised in the hood.
Yeah, the Ville.
And Drake wasn't. So
Yeah.
so I think that's it. But yeah, it's crazy. So there's still hope. I think, but do I think it's gonna happen? No.
I don't either.
I don't think that transformation that we would want to see, because it's not Drake. You don't, like, you've been accustomed to that same thing. Like, J. Cole had that early. Before J. Cole popped. He popped after he's already himself.
And I feel like if Drake did do that, he would lose a lot of fans.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be like, this ain't the Drake we want to see. Like, start singing, start doing the Caribbean stuff.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear you being an activist, talking about Black Lives Matter and stuff like
Right.
that. We want you to do what you do. Like, sing to us. Don't be rapping to us like you Kendrick. You ain't Kendrick or something like that. They're going to be going at his neck.
Right.
And that's what he's afraid of, I feel like.
Right.
And if we haven't seen him change right now, I don't think it's ever going to, like you said,
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to happen either, because if we not seeing it right now in this time with all the stuff going on, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It is definitely not going to happen.
And also, too, I think it's because Drake is not even done. I think Cole is, like, nearing his...
He said he's going to retire.
So I think Drake said he was going to
J.
retire?
Cole said
J. Cole, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I
Cole,
think he's near his end. So it's like, it's really not like he's made his impact, he's done his thing. But I'm like, as far as Drake, I think Drake still got 20 more years. He probably gonna be doing this till he's like 50. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna change.
Drake trying to make that Jay-Z run. Because
he can.
If
he the only one that really. I mean, Cole. I think Joker's gonna get a verse from Cole at 50 when Cole's 50. But I think Cole's gonna be like ducked off somewhere in the woods.
Of course, he's doing it now.
Yeah,
like,
but I'm saying he's gonna be ducked off even more. It's like, oh, I got a Cole feature.
Yeah, and they're like, wait a minute.
Like, I heard Cole. I forgot he. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Like, I legit think that. Right. But I think Drake is gonna be like, he's gonna make that Jay-Z run.
He probably will.
He's gonna try to be Michael Jackson.
Nobody can do that.
He gonna
Nobody.
try. He got more hits than the Beatles. If he got more hits than the Beatles, number ones than the Beatles.
Nobody.
And don't what's the name own the Beatles collection?
Mike.
So if he owned the Beatles collection, he only one up. He like
But
right
that's
there.
the thing though. Mike owned his and the Beatles.
right?
So like,
Now if Drake gets his masters,
that would be major.
now that would be major. Like I forget there was a conversation. Steve Stout and somebody else was talking about. I think in the Joe Budden podcast was talking too about what if he got his masters. Like if he went independent.
Independent.
If
Yeah,
he
I
went
saw that. Yeah, yeah.
independent, He would change.
It would
the
change the
face,
record
the
industry.
face of the game. Yeah.
If oh my god,
Yeah.
if Drake went independent,
Yeah.
ooh, that'd be. A lot of people were saying it wouldn't. Like I heard both sides. I heard both sides. I heard people saying, "Nah, it would be the same. People would still be doing what they're doing." If people see Drake doing independent,
Yeah.
bro, they like if Drake can do it, then shoot. You
But
know?
then also Drake is doing it after 15 years
yeah, if he had
already. If he did it,
now, if he had done it, Thank Me Later,
Yeah.
around Thank Me Later,
it'd be
and
different.
then
and then
did what he
everything. But then I don't think he would have had the ability to.
nah,
I don't
he
think
wouldn't have had the platform.
He wouldn't have the platform to. So I think now, I mean, it would give people, guts to go independent. But I don't think it would be
Nah,
that successful.
because Thank Me Later isn't one of his like popular albums. It's one of his least popular.
Is it
albums.
platinum?
Yeah,
It's platinum.
yeah, it is. But it's not like up there with Views and all of that. His most popular album is probably
Views, or which one started from the bottom one?
Take Care.
Yeah, no, it's
Wasn't
not. It's nothing.
Nah,
was the
that's
same.
nothing was the
Nothing
same. Woo, I forgot about that one. What? I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hold on, we're going home. Yeah, hold on, we're going home is another transformational single too. Started from the bottom was another one too. So that's 10 right there. That rounds out that the other 6, 7 I gave.
I forgot.
Those two songs on there. Uh-huh.
Wow, that was a good album.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good album.
That's a no skip joint.
Man, you right.
That's a no skip joint. No skip.
Oh man, I gotta listen to it now.
I gotta listen to it now.
That's that album. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Come
Come
through. Oh my god. Oh man, that song was crazy. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I love the outbursts. That's what we be having when we think about music. That's legit. I think we the only people that like middle of talking about. Oh my!
It's because when you like remember when it dropped, like
Yeah.
it's like wow, flashback when times were simple,
when times were simple.
simple. Like
Less bills. But yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, Drake, artist of the decade. I dare y'all to say otherwise. I think you agree. We agree. So I dare y'all say otherwise. There's no
you
artist.
can't. You really can't.
With the evidence we just gave y'all, I don't think
You can't.
you can't. I don't think you can say otherwise. So yeah. So back with another That's Crazy sample segment of the week. I got to do my whole crazy thing. You just dropping stuff today. That's crazy.
Buzz dropping it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What we got for the sample this week?
So the sample for this week comes from Drake's song "Fire and Desire," and the song that he sampled was "Dedicate." I Dedicate by Brandy. Yeah.
The Brandy sample.
Brandy.
We got to get into R&B bag eventually. I mean, we did Chris Brown. I mean, that'll probably be your bag.
Yeah,
your
I love
expertise.
R&B.
We might do an R&B episode because other than Chris Brown, I don't really.
Other than Chris Brown, I don't really care.
I don't really care.
We
So,
did the Chris Brown Usher.
yeah.
Ooh, they've been debating about that for weeks. But yeah, that's the sample for this week.
And what album was Fire and Desire? That was off of
Views.
Views?
Yeah. It's a banger, bro. When you go listen to it,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and go retrace my steps.
that's like top 5 on that album for me. For me, it's top.
On Views. So counting Controller, One Dance.
Yeah.
Hotline Bling.
Personal picks. Personal
It's like
picks. Personal picks. Fire and Desire. It's an album cut. But Fire and
He
Desire.
love him album because he's an R&B guy, man. I'm a mixtape hip hop guy. He's an R&B guy.
He said I'm mixtape.
I'm a mixtape hip hop guy. He's
I'm
an
an old
R&B
school R&B, all of
guy.
that.
He like the
That's
slow
me.
stuff.
That's me.
He like the slow stuff.
I
But
think-
yeah, y'all check out that sample. We might have to do an R&B episode.
You know I'm with it.
Yeah, you might have to lead that joint.
I got
I'm
you.
Top R&B songs. I could pull out 10 R&B songs. They're probably gonna be weak compared to whatever you got. But
you know.
I mean, half of it probably like half of it was Lil Wayne. Probably not. Probably not. Nah, like let's do that. Let's do top 10. Not top 10, but our favorite R&B.
Okay.
Some of our favorite R&B songs.
That's cool.
Another episode.
Bet.
We can do that, yeah. So this was another episode of For the Record. My name is Drew Muzan, joined alongside L. This was a fun episode. I think it was one of my favorite episodes too. Got to talk about the comparison between Drake and J. Cole. I didn't know it was gonna go that way when we talked about the halfway, the
culture
mix,
and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know it took a turn in the middle of the episode, so that was good. I hope y'all got that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a clip. So I hope y'all got that. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let us know more topics you want us to talk about. And until next time, peace out.